Hi guys, good afternoon. Happy Sunday. I'm walking around in the Oldsmar Flea Market right now. I haven't been over here in several months. I like to come just look around every now and then. Oh, I certainly will, thank you. So we're right outside my favorite part of the flea market actually, which I'm going to take you to in just a second. Uh, I don't have a garden of my own anymore. I love gardens. Hi guys. And so I'm going to head over in just a second to my favorite garden spot in the flea market. Actually, the last time I was in this flea market, I bought my mom a walker. I think actually from this store. You see they've still got some DME and all kinds of other interesting stuff around. If you want organic compost, you can get it there. But this is my favorite spot. This is Christine's Tropical and Exotic Plants. I've always grown up with gardens. I love gardening. I haven't got a garden currently, but I'm just walking around looking at stuff. I'm nourishing my heart chakra by being close to nature. No, I really don't feel like showing my face right now. Y'all can look at these flowers instead. These are one of my favorite things. I love orchids so much. No, I do not work here. I'm just on my day off, spending some time investing in myself, doing something I like to do. These air orchids are awesome too. Look at these, they're so cool. I love how the roots hang down. I'm looking right now, my lease is coming up for renewal shortly. Last night was crazy, and I was really tired. These also are beautiful. But anyway, so yeah, I'm coming up for renewal on my lease shortly, and hopefully I will be able to find a spot with a porch, because I really miss gardening. And I'm going to be selling my mom's house soon, so her garden will be gone. I sold Papa's house this past year, so my garden there is gone, though I was able to take a few plants with me, and my bestie has them on her porch because they weren't really surviving in my house. Check out the zebra plant. These are so pretty. I always love the way that the leaves look. And here are just some small starter plants. These look like baby African violets. Yeah, aloe. There are also birds over here. I'm sorry if I'm not really watching the comments. Just looking at the plants. And these are all orchids. By the way, if you wanted to see my... Hi, good afternoon. That's it. All right, bye. You can see the birds and... Hold on. Yeah. I personally am not particularly fond of birds as pets. Not to say there's anything wrong with them. Bye. See you later, Shay. Not to say there's anything wrong with them, but I had a godmother when I was younger, and she had a giant finch cage that was very similar to this one. Like that. And you'd have to go inside, and you would have to feed the finches, and it was a horrifying experience for me. So I'm at the Oldsmar Flea Market. Look at these. Little pot of horrors and their Venus flytraps. How cute. I saw this little thing on Pinterest where someone put like a little Santa thing on a Venus flytrap. It was really neat. That is a money tree. I had one in my house, but it did not flourish again. I didn't put it in the right spot. And these are hibiscuses. My mom's favorite. Actually, hold up. I've got one tattooed on my shoulder now. See? These are cool. They usually have their Hoyas over here. That's the ones that I have. I took from Papa's house. I don't see any Hoyas right now, though. And again, this is just hanging out in one of my favorite places, which is the plant part of the Oldsmar Flea Market. Wishing I had a garden. It'll happen one day, guys. It's on my dream board. I'll have a big house with a pretty garden. I actually have a whole Pinterest board just filled with garden ideas. It was one thing I was really hoping to do with my mom in her house. She had a new property on a couple acres of land, and I was hoping when she got out of her nursing home that we would be able to garden on it, but she passed away this summer, so anyway, I like being in gardens. Hi, thanks for joining. I'll flip you around. This is me in my happy place with all these beautiful plants. Thank you for joining me. I know it's not that much to look at. It's not your typical scope, but I was actually coming over to see about some African violets. Mine, because of my travel schedule and I haven't really watered them super well, I've actually kind of killed off a few. Look at these bonsais. I love bonsais too. In fact, I might buy a bonsai. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you for tuning into my scopes. It's awesome to know that there's people that enjoy the stuff that I am showing. So thank you. Hey, look, there's a guinea pig. Check him out. What's up, guinea pig? Hi. How you doing? Are you the only one in there? I guess you are. He's just kind of hanging out in his guinea pig house. I've got my headset on. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me, but if you can't, let me know. I also love all the stuff they have. These beautiful pots. Actually, I really like these purple pots. They're quite pretty. Why am I not seeing any African violets? I actually looked at a house in Safety Harbor the other day. I was thinking about buying. I had to kind of come to a little realization that I'm not ready right now to take on the financial and just all responsibility of a house just yet, but maybe in the future. But it had a beautiful garden. And the guy who was currently living in it had a lot of succulents and cacti in his garden. I told him if I bought it, he had to leave me the staghorn fern, which I wasn't able to take the one from my papa's house when I sold it, so I would love to have another one when I do finally have a house. Look at this pretty little display on this table. Interesting, right? And there's another one here. It's just kind of an interesting thing to do with the top of the glass table. And there's more cacti. I'm trying to decide if I want to buy a bonsai right now. I know, they have such nice stuff here. I love it. Just gardens in general make me happy. Like I said, I'll have one day. Oh, I missed the bunnies. Look. There's that guy. He's hanging out down there. And then there's this guy hanging out over here. I think he's got eyes, but I don't see them. Yep. And all these hanging plants. Again, I'm really looking forward to having a porch at least so that I can put some of these in my porch. Here are the African violets. I knew I'd missed them. I'm trying to think of how many I need to replace in my house. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. See, I have these on my arm too, hold up. They look like, and that's what they look like on the top of my tattoo. It's the same, right? Isn't that cool? Hold on. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Let me turn you back around. There we go. Cacti and things. All of these beautiful things. I'm actually going to Las Vegas in a couple weeks, so I might wait until I come back to get the violets. Though, this one right here, look, it's got white around the edges. Look how pretty it is. Isn't that pretty? They're so pretty. All right, guys, I just wanted to share with you really quickly while I walk around here. So I'm gonna sign off. I hope to catch up with you guys later. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you. You don't need to see me without makeup today. I look rough. It was a long weekend. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. Yay! I'm gonna be in Vegas from November 9th to November 14th. My birthday is going to be Friday, November 13th. I'm so excited. I haven't had a Friday the 13th birthday in like 8 years. And I didn't really celebrate my 30th birthday, and my 31st birthday I celebrated, but with, with a lot of people who are not really in my life anymore. And so this year, I'm really excited to just go out there and see what's going on. Oh, you're going to be there too? Awesome. Well, maybe we can connect. I would definitely like to have that opportunity. So I'm going to be just hanging out, and some networking and so on, see if I can get it set up so I can go out play there in 2016. So we'll see what we can do. Anyway, guys, signing off from my favorite spot in the flea market. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you on the